The question which you never know if you're going to get. It's quite a nice one on the surface, and a lot of people get this question right. However, I do think it is worth just taking a second to make sure we know why the answer is the answer that we get, and to think of strategies perhaps in the case where we might be unsure about definitions and questions like this one. So we're asked, what's the name given to the gravitational force of the Earth on an object? Now, a lot of people know the answer here. They know that the answer is D, the weight. But let's imagine if it was something that we were less sure of. What approach could we take that might allow us to think a little bit about what we mean by gravitational force? Now, one approach is we can think about units, because whatever our answer is going to be, it must have the units of force. In other words, it must have the units newtons. We're looking for something here which is measured in newtons. If we can find something with newtons, then we've got our answer. So in the case of A, hopefully you know that mass has got the units of kilograms. Well, kilograms aren't equals to newtons, so therefore we can get rid of mass. B, power is expressed in watts, and so therefore watts are not the same as newtons, and therefore it can't be the answer. You'll see where I'm going here. The volume here, meters cubed, that is not a newton. However, hopefully we know that when we measure weight, we express things in newtons, and those are the units of force, and therefore the answer here is going to be D. Now, like I say, that's a bit overkill. You wouldn't necessarily need to go through this process. However, there may be some times when you're not sure, and units is always really a good strategy just to check that you know what you're doing, you know kind of how you're answering the question, and that it is a relevant answer that you're giving.